Welcome back to United Drills of America, and today we're going to talk about the late great rapper himself, Drakeo the Ruler, and the LA politics that led to his demise. Hit that like button, subscribe, and notification bell. Let's go. Drakeo was born Darrell Caldwell, December 1st, 1993. He grew up in the 100 sections of South Central surrounded by liquor stores, churches, and mortuaries. Officially called Westmont, the neighborhood had the highest unemployment rate in the county, 24% in 2009. A half decade later, it boasted its highest homicide rate too. One grim corridor along South Vermont was named Death Alley. He barely knew his dad. His mom worked as a preschool teacher. At 12, Drakeo was arrested for taking $1 from a tip jar in Pasadena. He was shot for the first time at 15 when he was still a freshman at Washington High. He was the victim of a random drive-by after leaving a party. The shooters were never caught, and Drakeo started carrying a gun after that situation. Rapping offered Drakeo an escape. Drakeo adamantly refused to join the Bloods or the Crips, once claiming on the No Jumper podcast, gangbanging is for losers. He regularly collaborated with all sides. Even though he grew up around Crips, wore blue bandanas, and made no secret to where his sympathies lay, he refused to officially join the set. One of the chief rules of banging is that you can only choose one. Drakeo will only rep his rap crew, the Stink Team. Drakeo became a moving target. During the summer and fall of 2016, numerous blood sets declared war on Drakeo and the Stink Team. The rumor is that the Stink Team whooped some Inglewood Bloods on camera and in a boxing match, and that went viral. Someone tried to snatch a chain from someone else. People started talking shit back and forth online. At some point, Drakeo started exchanging diss tracks with RJ, an Athens Park Blood and close collaborator with YG and Mustard, which brought another neighborhood into the mix. The Stink Team had their car shot up, there were robbery attempts, Drakeo's mother's house was sprayed with bullets. Many of his childhood friends were neighborhood Crips, longtime rivals of Inglewood's blood gangs, and by virtue of association, Drakeo was sucked into the multi-generational war. The tension exploded in the December 2016 shooting of Davion Red Bull Gregory, a member of the Inglewood family Bloods, at an adult pajama party in Carson, California. No one accused Drakeo of actually pulling the trigger, but given his celebrity and the ongoing drama, the presence of his brand new Mercedes SUV at the crime scene made the prime target for law enforcement. In July 2019, the jury found Drakeo not guilty on all murder and attempted murder charges, failing to reach a verdict on 2 counts, shooting from a murder vehicle and a rarely used gang conspiracy law. After a retrial, Drakeo came home on November 4th, 2020. Hatred and seething jealousy remained a constant threat. It was partially the residual fallout over Red Bull's murder, compounded with other perceived insults and taunts. It's impossible to get exact counts of the gang population of Los Angeles, but most estimates maintain that there are at least twice as many Crips as Bloods. The local cliques are known to be tight. Drakeo tried to make peace, but his enemies had refused to accept the truce, and if someone slighted him, he will verbally strike back. The most notable act of retribution was last August Ingleweird, a rap diss released by Drakeo. The tracks insults local allies that turn into rivals and accuses a whole neighborhood of condoning snitching and vows a massacre on Rodeo Drive. Exposition Park is located at the northern end of South Central. Just within a few miles, you'll walk in the hoods claimed by Bloods, Crips, Tresses, and MS-13. Saturday, December 18, 2021, thousands of people attended the Once Upon a Time in LA festival featuring acts like the Isley Brothers, Snoop Dogg, YG, and of course, Drakeo the Ruler. It had been a little over a year since the 28-year-old South Central rapper walked free after beating first-degree murder charges that carried a possible life sentence. Drakeo is accompanied by half a dozen friends and a lone security guard. Then things go abruptly sideways. An unseen person shouts, "Fuck the Stink Team, fuck Drakeo." Without hesitating, Drakeo and Ralphie walk towards the challengers. 6 guys wearing ski masks and crimson hoodies square up in a fighter's stance. A brawl begins. The LA street rapper always preached that he always rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6. Unfortunately, Drakeo and his entourage, including his licensed and bonded security guard, had been meticulously searched and stripped of weapons before entering. All of a sudden, everyone started started fighting like the Royal Rumble. It seems to be a fair fight. Out in front, Draco unleashes jabs and uppercuts. Ralphie does the same. Several minutes pass and festival security are nowhere to be found. Hundreds of police officers on the grounds that night, and they're suddenly invisible. Security, the police, and the team of medics arrived too late. Draco had blood pouring all over his face and neck. He was stabbed in the neck and murdered that night. Draco's friend K7 had alleged that YG set the whole shit up because he knew Draco was gonna take his spot. According to K7, who was backstage at the Once Upon a Time in LA festival, YG had been allowed to bring in 70 people, nearly 5 times what Draco was permitted.
I'm speaking facts, bro. YG a real life bitch, nigga. All them niggas is bitches, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm so mad, bro. On my mama, bro. YG did some hoe shit, bro. And if I see Cuz, I'ma slap the shit out that nigga. Niggas doing all this puff talking like they hard, bro. But nigga, we fighting big ass security. You got those security guards fighting, nigga. Like, come on, bro. That shit ain't cool, bro. On my mama, bro. Them niggas got the big ass ball security guards snuck in knives, all type of weird shit, nigga. Let them niggas come 70 thick, but only told us we only can bring 15 people, bro. That don't make no sense, bro. You only told us we can bring 15 people, but let them niggas bring 100 motherfucking people, bro.
Over the last 3 decades, gangsta rap has become a pivotal part of LA culture. It may not be the 90s when the city regularly eclipsed 1,500 murders a year, but homicide rates are up 50% since 2019. In 2021, nearly 400 people were killed, a 15-year high. Another 1,400 survived shootings. It's not just gangs. Broader society is suffering from an excess of guns and the despairing sense that nothing matters. The hip-hop world is hardly immune. In February 2020, Brooklyn rapper Pop Smoke, only 20 at the time, was murdered in a home invasion at the Hollywood Hills mansion he was renting from one of the Real Housewives. A year after that, Nipsey Hussle was gunned down in a parking lot of his Marathon clothing store at Crenshaw and Slauson. It seemed like shit like this would never stop. Rest in peace, Draco.